Hi, my name is Lily, and I would consider myself to be a very average crocheter. I was very influenced to buy the All-in-1 Granny Square yarn by Red Heart. I was seeing this all over social media. Also, the idea that I can travel with this. This will be a fun crochet project for when I'm outside crafting this summer and I don't want to lug a bunch of supplies with me. I can just bring theoretically one skein of yarn. A little pricey, but hopefully it's worth it. And then just a hook. So I'm gonna test this out and see if it's worth it or not for someone. Okay, so this skein of yarn has a QR code right here with instructions. I've been doing my own research on YouTube, and here it says to use a 5.5 millimeter hook, and all the tutorials say to use a 6, so I'm going to start out with a 6. I'm also going to start out using the original tutorial from the QR code, but I might venture off into just some YouTube video. We'll see what happens. This is in the color Lily Pad for context. There's also instructions here, but I'm more of a visual learner, so I'm gonna look up the video. Okay, I messed up. I didn't leave myself enough room, and yeah, I have to restart. First round is done. It took me 3 tries, not gonna lie. I feel like this is definitely more than 4 inches at the end. Okay, I just finished my first granny square. It took me a few tries just to get the first and second layer, like this dark blue and light blue. But after a while, and after you can feel the tension out, it's pretty easy. Change of plans, I'm taking a walk. We are mobile with the yarn. Hi. There's so many bugs. I'm currently on the side of the highway, yeah. I'm in a nature area off the side of the highway near where I live. And honestly, it's a cool spot that I've just been going to just chill. Ooh. Bugs. Thought I'd crochet here a little today, because this is also kind of the point of why I bought this specific skein of yarn. I wanted to be able to travel with my craft projects this summer and spend more time outside. And it's a lot harder to do crafts outside when you have to lug around so much supplies, so having to just carry around a skein of yarn and a singular crochet needle is not bad. This is fun. Honestly, all of the videos I've been watching on YouTube, it's don't get this, it's not worth it. But if you're a chill crocheter, if you're just in it for the vibes, I would recommend. I've been going for lots of walks recently, now that I have moved back home, trying to embrace the nice summer weather also. Low-key, I'm can some of these cars see me? I'm moving closer to the highway for a better thumbnail. Clickbait. I swallowed a bug. Honestly, swallowing a bug while getting clickbait is just what I get for being a cringy ass YouTuber. This is. I feel like once I have a better grasp on how I feel the tutorial is, I'll film it for you guys. Hi, okay, so right now I'm going to go to the craft store and get a canvas tote bag to make a final project with all of the crocheted granny squares. I don't know how I'm gonna attach them yet. I saw this Instagram reel of a way some woman attached them, so I'm gonna attempt to copy her. But yeah, I'm just gonna get the bag. Okay, tote bag unboxing. So the instructions say, I think it was like 4 inches, or to give yourself a 4-inch tail of the dark blue, but I think you have to give yourself way more than that. Yeah, that is a lot more than 4 inches. I'm gonna say 19, 20 inches till I make the magic loop. So yeah, the 19, 20-inch mark. I'm just gonna make my magic loop. I'm now going to chain up 3. This is going to count as the first double crochet. We're doing groups of 3 double crochets. Now I'm going to do a double crochet. Another double crochet. And now I'm going to chain 3. Pardon my blisters. I went kayaking and I forgot to wear gloves. I'm now going to do another 3. Then another chain 3. Another 3 double crochets into the loop or the magic ring, magic circle, whatever you call it. And this is the final group of 3 double crochets for the dark blue, and then we're going to transfer into the light blue. So you can see that's kind of where the color change is starting. I'm going to tighten this up first. I'm going to chain 3 more at this end, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the first double crochet at the top here. See where the hook is? Pull through both, slip stitch, and then you can kind of see it's creating this square with these 4 little loops. We are going to crochet now into this loop with the light blue color. So I'm going to chain up 4, 3, 4, and that's going to count as the first double crochet. Do another one, an actual double crochet now. And then after we do 3 double crochets to turn and get the square shape, I'm going to chain 2. And then I'm going to do 3 more double crochets into that, the same loop. You can see the 2 chain stitches kind of create the corner. 3 double crochets. It's just going to be the same pattern of 3 double crochets, crochet 3 for the most part. And then obviously at the corners, chaining 2. So I have to chain 2 again because it's the corner. I also just find it super helpful to look at a picture or look at a previous square I've done to kind of just see where I need to go. I'm a very visual person, so like I pulled up a picture online on my laptop and just stared at it the first time I made the square, and it actually really helped. It's kind of like when you're doing a puzzle, I guess, and you're like looking at the photo on the box. Okay, so this has happened to me quite a few times. I've found myself having a lot of extra yarn, such as like the light blue one. So I'm gonna slip stitch into here first. This is definitely not like the correct way to do this, but this is how I just connect the yarn. I just like cut off that and then I tie these two together. That's what I've been doing. And then I'm gonna chain up 4. Okay, yay. Thankfully for the dark green color, I didn't need to cut anything. So I'm just gonna chain another 4 after finishing the dark green row. Okay, so right here, we're at the end of the light green row. So I'm gonna slip stitch like we've been doing. Chain 4 to go to the next set of triple crochets. But for the last row, I've just been doing 2 single crochets to go between my groups of 3 double crochets. I just feel like it looks better, and also I don't think there's enough white yarn. So yeah, still the groups of 3, but just chaining 2 as opposed to chaining 3 in all of the other groups. And then continuing around like before. I am now going to attempt to crochet all of these together in a straight line. So I'm gonna line up the granny squares, and in between like the skinny parts, I'm going to tie it up like that. Go in the loop. I'm gonna do 3, and then I'm going to stitch together the actual crochets here. Typically 3 stitches, but whatever it takes to secure them. Okay, so far I've attached all these, and I'm going to fold this up like that. And then 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Okay, the bag is inside out. I'm gonna do on the top just 1 row of single crochet with this yarn, and then I'm going to crochet with this yarn the straps. This is what I've come up with. I followed an Instagram reel tutorial by, I think it was like B Hooks. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I just made this like overlay, and then I put the canvas bag in and then tied the tops. But I still have to, I think with thread I'm going to secure the bag at the top more. But yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. Ooh. Fancy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed or learned something. Overall, everyone was like giving the all-in-one yarn a bad review, but I feel like it's a good option if you're traveling. I'd recommend getting it if you're interested in it. I had fun making this. I would recommend.